A very good morning. Dutch bike blogger here on his way to work. And yes, it's cold today. Wearing a jacket, some gloves, and even a cap. And it's still cold. It's not below zero, but it feels like it. By the way, these gloves do not much for keeping my hands warm. And actually a little bit hazy or foggy. Today, casino update day, when it's dry in the afternoon. And of course, as you know it, a frequently watcher, the casino update will be online the day I make it. And the video I'm shooting now is on in about, 2 or so weeks. As you know, I'm kind of trying to get out 2 videos a day. One in the morning, usually local time 7 o'clock, and one in the evening, also 7 o'clock local time. Local time for me is Central European time, I think, yes. GMT +1. By the way, it brings me to the topic of today, time zones. It's fascinating, especially when it's New Year's Eve, that some countries are having the New Year the next day, and of course January 1st, 2018 in this format, talking about the future. That man on the bike who came across me, in front of me, was having a cup of coffee with him. That's nice. A cup of coffee on your bike. No lid on it. Well, back to the time zones. It's fascinating that on this earth there are different time zones and countries ahead of us. Also, of course, countries behind us. When it's 7 o'clock here, it's 6 hours earlier in, for instance, New York. By the way, this big flat in front of me at 12 and 1 o'clock. Yesterday a SWAT team entered here to arrest somebody, the possible shooter from the Korreweg I told you about. 21-year-old male. I wasn't aware that this student home was being, well, renovated. It's virtually empty. And he was in there to take shelter for 3 weeks or so. At least that's what the police said. But finally they got this asshole. Yes, I used the word asshole. Well, getting a little bit warmer, thank you. Not the hands, but the body. Gee, it's cold. Probably at 2 or 3 degrees or so. I'll have to look when I get to work. Watch the real time. Inform you this afternoon. This time I won't forget. Nou, voorrang verlenen. Of doen we daar niet aan tegenwoordig? Godverdomme, bijna een aanrijding met een van stomme kut. Fucking shit. And yes, then I'm gonna shout at you. Be glad it's only shouting. Jesus Christ, almost hit her. You fucking saw me. I came from the right, but no, you still continue on your bike. She doesn't get her license because driving in a car would be a nightmare. Nightmare for the rest of the world. Well, sorry about that. Let's continue. Time zones. It's quite interesting. Also when you have to phone somebody and they're like, for instance, in Vietnam or on the country with a large time zone ahead, and you call in the afternoon, it's in the evening there, or even at night. Also America and Russia, United States, and Donald Trump calls Putin, don't know if he does. We have to take these time zones in account. Now that Donald Trump picks up the idea to call at 9 in the evening in Washington, and Putin have to pick up the phone at 3 o'clock in the night. Or will he answer himself? I don't know. You tell me. Well, my torso is warm. My hands not so much. Gee. Next time wear the leather gloves. Well, almost arrived at work. Apart from the incident with the Remy with no right of way, it was a nice ride. Well, again, I have to thank you for watching, and I will see you in this afternoon for a ride home.